Hey Pisces, I'm here with your weekly reading for May 7th through the 14th. As always, this is general, so it won't resonate with everyone. Pick and choose what resonates with you, and then leave the rest because that's for someone else. Also, you're welcome to check out your other signs to see what's happening in those, because that might give you a better picture, overall picture of what's going on. All right. Let's get into it, Pisces. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Intuition and conclusions are within reach with the full moon eclipse. Okay, so you are not starting anything new. I feel like you're actually trying to finish something else. Something you've been working a while on. The slow and steady wins the race. I feel like you're taking your time with it. You are in no rush. You're following your intuition. Definitely not trying to rush this. I feel like you feel like the end, the goal is really, really close. Okay, so it's like you're being very, very careful not to mess this up. That's why you're not entertaining anything new right now, because you're focused on whatever it is you're working on completing. All right, that's pretty straightforward. No need to dive into that any deeper. So let's get into your general reading. Pisces, May 7th through the 14th. What's happening with my Pisces? May 7th through the 14th. Pisces. May 7th through the 14th. What is Pisces? Focus, obstacle, advice, and most likely outcome for May 7th through the 14th. Please and thank you. And the Queen of Pentacles, yep, she came out. All right. Pull this too. Ooh, interesting, Pisces, interesting. All right, so over here, overall, you're just working on your thing. You're doing your own thing. You're building your own. You're building strength, gaining strength. I do feel like you are. Kind of taking it easy while you're doing it, kind of still having a good time, finding that good balance, just focusing on you and your kingdom, your home, your finances, your work. The time to kind of help other people is not at the moment, because you are, like I said, you're working on your own thing. You've got your own thing going on that you're really close to finishing. I feel like your focus is, there's some conflict. So there may be some inner conflict or some conflict with an individual. But I'm feeling like it's not really that big. Definitely not as explosive as it could be. It's not really setting you back any. We'll clarify it. Oh, you might be working on a project with someone and there's some conflict, okay? That's kind of why you're definitely set on this. It's just squabbling. Or there's some, I do believe it's with your partnership or your team that you're working with, if you're having to work with someone or you're needing some help. But with the conflict, I feel like you are trying to avoid it. Because like I said, you want to be done with this. That might be why you are being so focused on being done with it. Because your obstacle is you'd rather be working by yourself. You'd rather be doing this by yourself. Just following your intuition. It's hard for you to follow your intuition when you got other people you have to, like, see your way. See things, you know, even though you know it's the right way to go, you have to convince them, and it's like a lot of work. All right, so not really into being a team player. Ooh, for some of you, a small part of you, with whatever is going on with this, the work and this project or whatever it is you're working on, You might have some romantic feelings with someone that you're in it with. They might be kind of developing, and so you might be a little bit conflicted because you might not want to start something at work. That's for like a very, very small part of you, a small group of you. Because I just see a lot of work being done here, and it's like when you work together, it's hard, you know, there's just conflict. You'd just rather do it on your own. So I feel like you are doing what you can on your own. There's some feelings here, and it's like there's some kind of new beginning that's wanting to come in, and you're like, not right now, because in your oracle cards, it's like, no, nothing new. I need this to be finished. So your advice is take your cup and walk away. It's okay. You're absolutely right. Your intuition is 100% right. Now is not the time. Okay? Now is not the time. Could be a Virgo you're dealing with. But Virgos like to work together, work alone too. So definitely, I feel like you're kind of taking on the earth energy right now. All right, so this isn't going to lead to what you're wanting. Okay, we have the Four of the Wands reversed here and the Four of Wands here. Okay, your happiness, your homecoming type of thing isn't... It isn't with this. It's with something else. And your intuition's telling you that. All right, there's too much conflict here. For those of you that this is not work and a project, this is you being able to work with a partner, like someone you're married to type of thing, or with. You don't have to be married, you know, you just don't work well together, all right? And the happiness isn't here. It's, you know, the happiness is coming. The Four of Wands, the celebration is coming, but I feel like it's not here. That's what the advice is. The advice is saying, you know, you need to leave this situation because it's not your happy, you know, it's not bringing you joy anymore. All right, why is the Four of Wands here as the most likely outcome? Ooh, because you take your cup, you know, if you don't start anything new and, you know, kind of turn away from this situation and let it finish, let it complete whatever it is, and there's no more conflict. Like your burdens are gone. You lift your burdens and you're able to like have a good time and, you know, kind of be free and be light and happy and that type of thing. Even if it's on your own or just with like family and friends. Seems kind of cold a little bit how I'm explaining it, but that's not really what it is. I don't know what's going on with the other person you're dealing with or the other people you're dealing with, but I mean, this conflict, it can't be serving them as well either. So I feel like, and granted, this is just a week, so it might be you just need some space and, you know, to work on your own stuff, because the conflict is coming when you're having to work with someone. You'd much rather work by yourself. All right, so let's get into your love reading. I feel like some of you, I feel like that was kind of split, like right down the middle. I feel like some of you is talking about work and a project, and others of you is talking about home life and relationships. So it's kind of hard to read when it's talking about multiple things or reaching like different groups of y'all. So Pisces, love, May 7th through the 14th. What's happening in love for May 7th through the 14th for trust for Pisces? The situation is calling for you to have faith. It might be that you don't trust this person or this situation. Let's see what the tarot says. Could be it's just talking about trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, trusting the universe and divine timing and that type of thing. few different things I'm getting in with that. Pisces, love. All right, that's funny. Ooh. All right, come on. We're not going to have all these come out. So, Ten of Swords, like I said, the completion is coming. Might not be the best conclusion, but at least it'll be over type of thing. All right. I don't know why all these cards are wanting to jump out. It's funny. It's all of the cards that were in the previous readings. So I think that's interesting. I'm going to give these another shuffle and see if that settles them down. Settles them down a little bit. Okay. Maybe just trust the ending. Trust the process. Okay. Just trust that it's going to end. All right. The end is coming. The end is near. And I feel like this is a relief to you. It's not like doom and gloom. The end is near. I feel like it's a relief. All right. So. Oh, hello. I'm telling you, they haven't been like this for the other ones, I don't think. Recent past, Two of Wands reversed, the Chariot, and the Ace of Cups. There was no movement. There was no growth. You felt for this person. But you got tired of waiting. Got tired of waiting. Or didn't make a choice. And there was no growth. There was no movement in this. So you may have looked somewhere else, or someone else might have came in that, you know, kind of filled your cup up. Yikes. Okay, we do have the Devil here, Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So currently someone is feeling, I feel like it might be you, but all your other readings have been, no, it's not you. It's not you. It's related to this Devil card. Might be dealing with Capricorn. Water, earth, fire. Swords aren't here, but swords are over here. So all of them are here. But the balance isn't here, okay? Maybe you're the one that's feeling balanced. I feel like this other person is almost trying to lure you back, okay? Because this Devil card doesn't look like the Devil card in any other deck that I have. And it's very misleading. It's like, oh, look how peaceful that card is. And then you're like, oh, shit, it's the Devil. It's the Devil in disguise is what I kind of hear. It's like trying to tempt you back into whatever. You know, their head is up in the clouds about the situation. They're not being realistic. They're being dreamy. Maybe this is them. They think that you're their new emotional start, you know, and that's not fair to you. That's putting like a lot of burden and pressure on you for you to make them happy. So like they're trying to tempt you back, but you're staying balanced. I do feel like you're here in the Six of Pentacles and you're like, no, I'm balanced. I need to be balanced. And you most definitely do not offer that. Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit coming in again, and the Three of Swords. So, yeah. You may be moving towards a earth sign, particularly a Virgo, for some of you. For others of you, I feel like you're leaving. You're just moving. You're taking action, but your action is to leave this situation. Someone's left feeling heartbroken and sad about it. I see the Hermit here. This very well could be you. You know, you're taking action and moving and leaving the situation slowly, but you're doing it. And you might just go leave it to go hang out with yourself. Or you might be moving towards an earth sign, maybe a Virgo. Someone's feeling heartbroken. We have the Ten of Swords here and the Three of Swords. So just have trust. Just have trust. Just have faith that this is the way it's supposed to go. I do feel like it is. Not sure that I'm feeling that it's you that's heartbroken. Like I said, you, with your other cards, it's like Hermit coming up in your obstacle too. It's like maybe you wanted to be by yourself. Okay. But yeah, let's pull some advice. Let's see what's happening in the advice. Maybe that'll help. I feel like you're doing what you need to do, though. I feel like you're, you know, you're not, your head's not in the clouds about this situation. I don't feel like that was your energy at all. I felt like it was the other person. All right, some advice for my Pisces in love for May 7th through the 14th. I feel like that's one. Two of Swords. Don't need to make a decision right this second. Four of Cups in the reverse. Hermit coming up again in the reverse. Two of Wands. Just wait. Just wait. I'm going to pull one or two more cards and see what all of this is saying. Okay, just wait. Just wait. Just wait is really what I'm hearing overall, especially with this Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. You might be taking too much time to yourself with the Hermit in the reverse. So just be careful of that. Don't feed into the depression or the sadness that comes from this. It's not time to make a decision, though, at least for this week, okay? But don't feed into any sadness or any regret or anything like that. Don't feed into it, okay? Don't be wistful about the situation. And it might be time to be coming out of hiding, or if it is a Virgo that you're dealing with, maybe just avoid that Virgo for a little bit, okay? The time to make a decision is coming. I feel like it's more towards the end of the week, though, or maybe even next week. You're still gonna be trapped a little bit, but help is coming. Help is coming, and be open to it. And this is kind of a different Eight of Swords because this one, it's not you know, the swan is actually trapped. The vines have actually, you know, are keeping the swan kind of entwined in it. It's got a little bit different meaning. But this little hummingbird is coming in, and the little hummingbird is coming to help, to assist the swan out of this. And so it's like, don't discredit some help coming in, even if it looks like it's too insignificant to really help the situation. You would be surprised. It might be just what you're needing. Have trust that it's going to play out, okay? So, you know, I feel like you want to make a decision. You want to make a decision. So don't yet. Not yet. About something. But then there's something else that I feel like you'll know when it's time, okay? You'll know when it's time. Probably when this help comes. And it sounds a little drastic or dramatic about when help comes. So I really just go off the cards. It's not really as dramatic, so just use it how it resonates. There also may be an opportunity coming in that's going to help you really move through this. And with the Two of Wands, I don't always see the Two of Wands as making decision. I see the Two of Wands sometimes as waiting as well. The Two and the Three of Wands don't always, they're very similar to me, and they both are kind of like waiting. Sometimes I read Three of Wands as planning, but I don't think the time for the decision is necessarily right now, and you might be spending too much time by yourself. But don't give in to the depression or guilt trips. I just heard guilt trips. Don't give in to that, okay? But your help is coming. You may feel trapped for the moment, but it's coming. The end is coming. All of your other readings have said that. So just be patient and trust, have faith that it is going to end soon. All right, Pisces, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week.